For a deeper look at the riots in Los Angeles and the nationwide protests planned for this weekend, we're joined live by Joshua Phillip, award-winning investigative reporter with the Epoch Times and host of the show Crossroads. Joshua, great to have you back with us. You were in Los Angeles while these protests were erupting. You were watching cars burning and all of the scenes that we've been seeing. You were right there. Tell us about your experience on the ground.
Yeah, so a few nights now it's been going on. I was just there this afternoon, actually. Okay, so first night I was there, police had a large area cordoned off that was mostly around the federal building and the court building. They had it so you couldn't go within certain areas. If you went there, you could be arrested. In this video you can see here, that's my video actually, you can see there's a vehicle on fire. What was happening was outside the main area where the protests were taking place, there were individuals traveling around. I saw them acting in a coordinated fashion, and they were lighting vehicles on fire. That was one of several that same night. And I mean, it's just been going on. This afternoon, I was there between like 11 and about 1 p.m., and it was much smaller this afternoon. It could be because of the weather. It's a bit hotter today. Maybe they'll come out tonight. We'll have to see. But it does seem law enforcement's much stronger. I also saw a much stronger National Guard presence.
Joshua, you've done very thorough investigations of different groups throughout the country. Nationwide, we're seeing these protests are being now planned in all 50 states. Tell us more about sort of this, I guess it's called the 50-51 movement, and where is everybody getting their funding? We're seeing pallets dropped off of different materials and masks. And what do you think these protesters ultimately want to achieve, or should we call them rioters?
There are a lot of different groups. So the 50-51 protests coming up on Saturday, they're doing this specifically for Trump's birthday and also for the anniversary of the U.S. Army. Not the 5150, but 50-51 protests this weekend. They have about 190 groups listed publicly as being part of this. And they're not all, I mean, depending on how you view them, there are some that are more legitimate than others. You have groups like the ACLU, for example, among the groups with it. You have Greenpeace, for example. You also have some very far left ones, and it's a mix of them. Some of the other protests across the United States, one of the big ones that took place, you did have Andy Ngo, editor with the Post-Millennial, post publicly, I believe it was in San Francisco, the protest there, that Antifa International had publicly stated they were going to be holding protests. Many arrests were reported by police there, so that was broken up. Another protest happening across the United States right now, you have the Party of Liberation and Socialism. They do tend to be one of the more umbrella organizations that tends to be involved in a lot of the more violent protests across the United States. In terms of funding, it's all over the place. The protests coming up this weekend, again, you have 190 organizations. And that's just the ones they're publicly listing. Some of them have government funding. Some of them have corporate funding. A lot of them have just normal grassroots funding. And so it's all over the place.